And Ronnie.
On a, John's like floored it. So we're on an out and about today. John's going to get, lo and behold, a fish tank.
Yeah, because the other one broke. Got a big leak in it.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that's where we are. We're on our way to Phoenixville, if anybody is familiar with the area.
Where is Phoenixville?
It's, I don't know, it's above King of Prussia. Or in between King of Prussia and maybe Collegeville. I'm not, so Collegeville might be a little bit further out.
Yeah,
but anyway, it's not that far from us. Maybe about a 20-30 minute ride.
Never been to Phoenixville.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about today, baby?
Today we're talking about conspiracies. Aliens, shoot down balloons.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about it, Ronnie. Ronnie's all about the conspiracies.
I'm about the conspiracies, but...
Put the camera back on you, Ronnie. I got to see to get a merge over here. Look at the camera and try to merge.
So you brought it up. What conspiracy theory do you want to talk about first?
I want to talk about them shooting them damn balloons down.
Is that what you think they were, balloons?
I don't know. I honestly believe the first one was a balloon. But if you're going to tell me, you should do it this way, babe, instead of this way. Why don't you do it? Well, does your arm turn like that? That's much better. That's a good picture. Plus, you can see what you're aiming at.
Just talk,
the other
man.
way you do this, you can't see. You like looking at my hairy ear.
Just maybe they want to see your hairy ear.
No one wants to see a hairy ear.
I don't know. You let us know in the comments.
Okay. So anyway, this is my thing with conspiracies. You can kill basically a conspiracy by just proving what you say is right. Now, I don't care what kind of government it is. I don't care if it's a Republican government, a Democratic government. If you're going to make things vague and you're not going to fully disclose information, you're opening up a world of just people are going to guess. People are going to, all kinds of different thoughts are going to go through their head. Now, this is my thought. If you're going to tell me the first thing was a balloon because they shot it down, they showed them pulling it out of the water, I'm not talking no conspiracy. I believe no problem. If you're going to tell me that, what was that? What was that, a couple days? I think that was a couple days right after.
Yeah.
Right after a couple days, they shoot down three things. Three things. I'm saying things. I'm not saying balloons now. Over 3 different places. I think one was Alaska, one was the Yukon territory. I forget. Oh, I think the other one might have been in Wyoming, something like that. But all 3 places, they were shot down. 3 different things in the air. And then you come out and say, oh, well, there's a good chance we might not be able to get any of the, what do they call that? The debris. First of all, that's a bunch of BS. And I think if you were talking one place like over Alaska, yeah, people know weather conditions, Canada, you shoot something down over the U.S., you're going to find it. And I do believe that you're going to find something in Alaska. It's not like we're talking snow and, what do they call it, vast lands and stuff like that. It's not like, for the most part, you know where you shot it down. You know the coordinates and everything. You're going to be able to find it eventually. You can't tell me 3 different places where you shot down things, you can't find any debris. So, you know what that does? That makes speculation. People are going to be like, something funny going on. Let me put my tinfoil hat on. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on. That's what I'm thinking. And, I don't want to throw out theories and stuff like that, but I have to believe that it's either another country or something out in the universe.
Everybody knows me, knows I'm a conspiracy theorist. But here's the thing, I don't always go extraterrestrial with anything. I mean, to extraterrestrial just means it's beyond the earth. But here's my thing. These whole things that got shot down, I believe is between 3 countries. China, Korea, and Russia. And the reason I say that is because I believe that, especially Korea, but I do believe China is, put their eggs in the basket with Russia, and they're trying to intimidate us. And as I've said all along, this isn't even a racial thing. My whole thing is stop effing with China. Everything is done over in China. We can make things here. If you put like an embargo in, like they did with like a grain embargo or whatever in the 70s or whatever, if you shut down their industry, I mean, we're not the only ones buying from them, but we certainly probably are higher on the list. If we shut down the industry, if we stop dealing with them, then they may think twice about messing with us. I just don't understand why we just allow these countries to just take over our market. The capital, everything's coming from them because it's easier and cheaper to make. I don't buy that bull. Just stop it. I always say, if you hit them in the purse, then it's going to be a different story. If you stop their income, then it's a different story. Now, why I say 3? Because Korea's always mucking around. China's always mucking around, and so is Russia.
North Korea.
And North Korea, not South. But my thing is, I do believe that they're in cahoots, and I believe that they're testing out these theories. And true, our government is not going to say Russia is flying, whatever they want to say. As far as I'm concerned, they're ICBMs. Or they are on their way to doing that. Do you know that if they decided to hit us with an intercontinental ballistic missile, it may take from anywhere from coming where they're coming like 20 minutes before they hit some hotspot city in this country. I don't think most people know that, or most people don't want to know that. The government definitely don't want you to know that. They don't want everybody scared. Where you running to? But the thing about it is, the government hides these things from us because they think we're children, like we can't handle it. Where are you going? You just might want to know that, hey, there's a missile 20 minutes from your house that's going to blow up everything. Hey, I got to say my goodbyes. That's all you're going to do. You're not going to be able to get up and go anywhere. If it's going to be mass panic, it's going to be mass panic. Just let us know what we're dealing with. So that's why people get on the bandwagon and say, oh, conspiracy theorists are crazy. They thinking this, they thinking that. No, we're thinking outside the box, and we're definitely not believing in what the government says. That's my opinion. But I do believe that they're testing some kind of new weapon. Right now, it might not look like a weapon, but when it comes and hits us, it's going to be a weapon. So y'all can think what you want to. You let us know in the comments what you think about it, because I definitely believe it was some kind of warfare going on. The government's not saying anything about it now because they know they found what it was, and they don't want to, have a mass panic in the, in the United States or whatever. They don't have a mass panic. They don't want everybody panicking about what's going on, and that's just what I gotta say about that.
Well, they had Fox News actually reported that one of the pilots 2 weeks ago that shot down one of the unidentified objects in I don't know whether it was one of them 3 places, which place it was, but he said that when he was flying, it basically, he had a something was blocking his radar. Now, to me, balloons don't block your radar. There's nothing in a balloon that's going to block your radar. And as soon as that report came out, then you never heard anything about that either. So, like I said, me personally, I'm going extraterrestrials, because I think that there's things, this world is just too big, and then the universe and everything around us, not to think that there's some other intelligent life out there. But I will say that Fox News also had, and this was a different story, about a week ago, they had a pilot. He was a test pilot from United States, and he said they would fly a lot of missions over the Atlantic. He said just about every flight over the Atlantic, they would go and they would actually be intercepted or see things out there that were cigar shaped and foil like, almost like reflective, out there that they couldn't identify, and to this day they still never been able to identify, and they were over the Atlantic Ocean. One of the pilots that basically, out of those 3 territories that shot down the balloons a couple weeks ago, one of the descriptions, one pilot said something was trying to jam his radar, but the other pilot said that there was something almost cigar-shaped, and he described it as being foil-like. So you basically let us know in the comments what you think. But I got my foil hat on.
Well, I think it's really easy, you know, and I have to laugh every time they say, oh, it was a balloon. It was a weather balloon. How long have you been blaming things on balloons? Since the 40s? I mean, come on.
What was that one in
Roswell?
Yeah,
Roswell was supposed to be a balloon.
And that's what they say.
Every time they don't want to tell us or let us know that there's something shady going on, it's a balloon.
And the description, what the material was, if you go back, because I watched that, he said it was reflective material.
Yeah. It's like foil.
It was almost like foil.
Yeah, I'm over the whole balloon thing. Let's come up with another theory as to what these things are, and trust the public that you can tell them these things, and they're not gonna go haywire with it. Some people might just be like, "Thanks for letting me know."
I think it's just like what you said. They don't want to tell people because they're afraid of some kind of mass panic or something.
Yeah, but people mass panic every day over stuff.
But
what are they gonna start doing? Jamming the airports, the bus stations, the train stations? Where are you going? If you got 20 minutes, only thing you can do in 20 minutes is make peace with your God or whatever, and hope you get the chance to say goodbye to your family. That's all.
But me and Ronnie started prepping like a couple years ago, like stocking extra food and water, and I advise everybody to do that, because not only with the whole conspiracy thing, but just like if you had a national emergency, hurricane, tornado, anything like that, there are a lot of good reasons why you should have extra food, extra water. You should have a power source like a generator. You should have extra blankets and stuff like that. We never did that, and I watched a couple prepping shows and stuff like that, and I just thought it was a good thing to do. Stock up on your canned goods and stuff like that.
You could lose power. I mean, we lost power one time for a couple of days, and it's like, oh, okay, what are you going to do? So it's important not just to, on the limb, oh, what if, the bomb drops, but it's important that just weather concerns, tornadoes, hurricanes, power outages and things like that. It's just important that you have, what did they say, like a month? You should have at least a month.
They actually say you should have 3 months.
3 months? Okay. I wasn't sure. Like, I heard somebody say, well, you should have at least a month worth of water, but maybe longer with water. But you should, you should think about doing stuff. If you have a basement or you have, an extra room or whatever, think about putting these things aside just in case of an emergency. And like I said, it doesn't have to be an extraterrestrial emergency. It doesn't have to be the bomb dropping type emergency. It could just be, no, I said it right.
You said it.
Because I was saying it like a joke. Yeah. But you need to be prepared for things, because I don't care whether you like it or not. You can't depend on your government. So what do you think?
I don't know, babe. I think we exhausted the whole extraterrestrial and what was that other thing you said? The Russian spy balloons.
Yeah, the bombing thing. So we're gonna end this. This is gonna be a little quick.
Got another good video we're doing tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna do another video tonight. We're gonna pounding them out for you guys.
Just a clue. Karnak is back. Right? You know who Karnak is?
Yeah, but he's back, and this time it's going to make sense.
Hey, it was funny the last time, even if it didn't make sense. I'm doing that off the top of my head.
All right, so what do we say, baby?
Peace and love. God bless you all. I said both of them.
All right, folks. We'll see you in the next one.